Hey guys, this is Istvan from Rochablog and welcome to our simulation topic. Today I'm going to show you what vehicle developers do during the simulation process. Car development is a very complex area even if we are only talking about the simulation section. It has a lot of methods and experimental aspects, so now I just show you a short example. For this, I use IPG Car Maker and its sub-applications, which impressed me during the last some weeks. During the preparation, it is important for us to define what we want to see at the end of the day. We always have to choose the methods according to this plan. Today we are going to check the pitch of a Dodge Charger with two different simulations. The first one is a 3-bump maneuver, which can be found in the sample collection of IPG CarMaker. Let's pick and open it. Fortunately, we have various options in the samples, and this is a nice possibility to learn how the software works before we start building our own model. Because of the fact that it's only a demonstration, we do not have to modify the loads and the tires and so on, but we have several possibilities to do it. Now we can press the start button to process the simulation. It does not take too long, fortunately, with the proper hardware, of course. For the visualization, I use MovieNX. I think this is a good safety step for us to see if everything went well during the simulation. And it is a great fun, of course, to see how the car works. We can see the vehicle from many angles, we can zoom in or out, nearly everything is allowed, except the real driving, of course. However, engineers are men of numbers, and we cannot say that only with the help of MovieNX what happened exactly during the maneuver. So, for this we are going to use IPG control. When the simulation is ready, we can save all the data to our working directory. We can simply open it and check many figures, which are predefined, but we can create our own ones as well. This is the pitch figure of the car. It shows us how many radians the car turned around one horizontal axis of its center of gravity point, and this axle is across the vehicle. For example, it can tell us how easy to control the car when we go through a bump, or is there a real chance to reach the ground with it. Because of the fact that we do not have enough time to wait for a real long life testing process during the development phase, we are trying to simulate and measure much more extreme maneuvers to make the possible load equal to real, but in a shorter way, in time. This is a proper example for this attempt. However, it does not mean that we cannot see our vehicle concept in its natural environment. IPG CarMaker has some built-in maneuvers which are closer to the real life. Let's pick up one, San Francisco, for example. MovieNX also helps us in this case. That's a great tool for demonstration, and in this city, Dodge Charger really looks like a real car in the real SF. I was totally impressed when I saw it firstly. Turning towards the data, we can see this maneuver in IPG control as well. This shows us a longer curve with smaller amplitudes, in negative direction at least. And it is the result we counted on. The real city maneuver has much smaller loads, even if it took longer. Many thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel to see the following contents.